Trojans to storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UAB Blazers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yeah. And the Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UAB's offense takes the field. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get him on rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. Turning it on. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So USC's offense will have its first possession of the game. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they...
Turning on the Jets. Past the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Fine play action. And they get to the quarterback
outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The give on the inside. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blazers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFB championship is always a threat to come back.
Running back searching for a hole.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking downfield, it's Burrow. Working that wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Blazers will hustle to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single running back. Picks up the 1st down. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Finds his target down the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Trojans come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. We'll start this 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
It's complete. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. They'll try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blazers are marching down the field.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Burrow. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. No good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed in the middle, it's Terrell. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Dorsey. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to UCF. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to...
There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to run for it. Creates a little space.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Burrow. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back and go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Oh, maybe a double pass. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Burrow. And the quarterback caught up to and
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air on 1st down. Pumps it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw. It's Dorsey. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Burrow. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stokes. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Back to throw, it's Dorsey. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got the tight end. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. USC. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good. It put 1 more on the lead. But Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Missouri.
Give to the running back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just got to jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Blazers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Dorsey. Gets it out fast. At the 40, there he goes. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle. It's Robbins. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Burrow. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
23 on the play. First and goal, UAB.
Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. It's now second and goal.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Second down coming up.
Leads it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be third and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on second down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Pass past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Southern Cal! He got a step and just dusted the field. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Vanderbilt.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Good enough for first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Dorsey. He makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's first and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Try to barge their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
58, UAB, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
And that's good enough for first down.
To the air on first down. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, offense.
Will, wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy. They called PI on the offense this time. From the gun. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.